Hi, my name is Clayton Denaire. I am running this campaign called Fire in the Trees. Fire in the Trees. Hey. This is a Norse calamity / horror campaign. I hope everybody enjoys this going forward. I appreciate everybody listening and all the viewers that are going to be listening to this. Please listen to the characters. They do a really good job. I love all of these guys. I'm glad that they're playing this game. So, with that being said, um, we're gonna go ahead and go to the camp when we have Vex and we have Roland at the camp. We have a very drunk tiefling by the name of Valith running towards the tavern. We have a orc and their bear chasing them. We have a wood elf / highborn elf running down, trying to get a hold of them. And then we now have a penguin situation that we need to figure out real quick. So, as we begin this session, you watch as the penguin comes out of nowhere and is now in camp. So, Mr. Penguin, I need you to roll me a dice. So, let's be clear about this, Jericho. Or, goddamn. Let's be clear about this, Waddles. You need to roll me a d6. 1 through 2, you spit the squirrel out.
Mm-hmm.
3, you projectile vomit it out. 4, you just fart the penguin out and nothing happens. 5 or 6, you projectile shit the penguin or the squirrel out. You will take force damage. They will take force damage and psychic damage. This is the consequence to missing my campaign. Welcome to the Thunderdome. So, Jericho, Waddles, go ahead and give me a roll.
That was a 5. That was a 5, and I can't make it up.
All right. So, okay. Waddles, go ahead and roll me a d6 worth of force damage.
That's a 2.
That's 2. Okay, mark 2 health points off of your deal. Okay, Squeaks. I need you to roll me a d8 and a d6. D8, D6.
I got a 1 on the D8.
Okay. What'd you get on the D6?
What?
What'd you get on the D6?
A 1.
Okay. So you take 4 points of damage. Moving on. So now you two have a whole thing to do now. You can go out and go towards the tavern, which is what they're doing, or you can stay at the camp with Vex and Roland.
This girl is traumatized
You should be.
and thinks that Penguin is now his mother. So it does whatever the penguin does.
All right. Penguin, where are you going?
I'm gonna pull a Buddha, and I'm gonna abandon this child and go to town.
All right. So you, as the penguin waddles towards the tavern and the squirrel's chasing it, yipping and skipping, we are going to now pan out to the tavern where Valith has a little bit of a deal to go ahead and act out for you guys. So whenever you're ready, Valith, go for it.
All right, so as we're running and going towards the tavern, I've got the orc and an elf behind me, and I am bolting. As I get to the steps of the tavern, I hunker over, and you see that the bard is starting to get sick. Too much mead. Uh, Next thing you see is a mimic come out of nowhere, stand right before Valith, but looks just like Valith. He stares at Valith and says, "What an embarrassment to us you have become," and then dissipates. You now see the tiefling stand tall, turn back around, and look at Boogie and say, "Where are we going next?"
Well, your drunk ass is going back to the camp with me.
So you notice that this new version is not drunk. They're standing tall. Nothing about them exudes alcohol at all. It's almost as if they're sober.
It's okay. Boogie and the bear are both not that high in intelligence, so they don't actually notice right away.
That's fair.
I feel perfectly fine. Uh, we are good now.
But you sure about that? What about what you said
Oh,
before that?
oh, we're perfectly fine. We've got it in check.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you want to do?
Hmm. Do you know where we may be able to find a leader of this camp?
A leader? No, but we can
A
go
leader.
talk to the people at the tavern. They gave me free
Hmm.
drinks and free meat for the dog or the bear.
Mm, Tavern, no. Uh, what about a guard's quarters
I mean, I mean, we could go if you want.
and elf?
Yes.
Do you want to go to the guard's quarters with me and this not so intelligent orc?
Yes.
Hey, watch it there, little man.
Oh, little do you know. All right, let's go ahead and make our way to see if we can't find a guard's quarters. And do I need to roll a perception for that?
No, you would genuinely. Well, no, you would genuinely know where it is.
So I want to
I
make my way to the guard's keep.
Well, so here's the thing. Real quick. Do you guys understand what has happened, or do you?
I know.
Okay.
That he switched
So
personalities.
okay. So due to his nature, he would know what it would look like to be at a fort. So so go ahead.
So
No, you wouldn't have to roll perception.
we should be dealing with the cleric then, right?
Yep.
You're not there, Roland. You don't know.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Uh, so I want to get to the quarters and I want to bang on the door with my mace.
Okay. So as you bang on the door with your mace, a very tired and groggy Eric opens the door and goes, "What can I do for you?"
You seem familiar. Have we met?
Yes, Valise, we've met.
Please don't use that name. My name is Velas.
Okay. Sorry, Valise. What can I do for you?
Thank you. I'm
Can
just
I
wanting to know who
take?
is in charge of this camp.
That would be me.
Oh, so you're in charge. Where could I maybe find somebody in this realm that can show me how the patriarchy works? within this city? Do you have a Jarl chance that could help me, guide me, teach me? And what temples are available?
You know you're in a fort, right?
I'm well aware.
We don't really. I mean, I technically would be considered the Jarl, but we don't really have cities over here in the Hollows.
Well, who do you
Now, if
report
you
to?
want, well, I report to Jarl Yendrel over in Alanon.
An Alanon. Okay.
Yeah. You know the city you sailed from over here?
Vaguely. There was a different part of me in charge at the time.
Quick question. Just not. And Eric looks at Bogey and Mad, and Elena, knowing full well that he's met them before. What's going on with the bard?
Um, the bard is two people in one. This is the second one.
That about
Okay.
something.
The
Okay.
bard.
Uh,
Oh,
Why
I'm
must
sorry.
you all mention the bard?
My bad. This is the cleric, my new friend.
okay. So Eric looks back at you and states, "Okay, assuming for a second that I believe this, you have a twin brother, Valith and Velas. Is that correct?"
In a way.
So, assuming that Velas is now the one I'm talking to, uh, either way around this, I don't give a shit. I've got bigger things to do. But what? Yes, I would technically be the Jarl here. Jarl Yandrel over in Alanon is probably who you would want to discuss about matters of those things. I'm just a warrior out here trying to make the best of what's happening over here in the Hollows. We don't have cities. The only city that you can really go to here in the Hollows is what we would consider the Black Tower of the Black Covenant, or Coven. Ugh.
Black Tower. What does the coven do?
The Black Coven is a sect of witches that basically runs the Hollows, other than what we can fight off. I don't need to plug that in, but no.
Witches.
Witches? What kind of witches?
I wish I could. I wish I could tell you that, but I've never actually seen them.
So you don't know any of them by name, per se? If
No.
I say one, it doesn't show up?
No.
I don't think these are the witches, Elena.
I'm so sorry.
He was talking about a witch coven, and I don't think those are the witches that we're looking for you.
The Black Coven.
What witches are y'all?
No, unless we went and found them.
In which direction is this coven?
Do you know where the Dragon Spine Mountains are?
No.
Right. Valith would, because you've already been there. At the gates of hell, you are at the bottom of the Dragon Spine Mountains. You would have to go over top of the Dragon Spine to get to the realm of the Black Coven. 10 out of 10 not recommend. But
Much of this information I would like to have. I'm ending this conversation now because you cannot seem to get my name correct.
well, when you come to me with one name and then come to me with another one, it's kind of hard to differentiate between the two of you because you look exactly the same. But
This conversation is
I
over.
digress.
Fuck you. And I turn around and walk away.
That's fair. The Minotaur looks over at Matt and Lana's and Boogie's character and goes, "I don't know what was up that dude's ass, but goes,
We've
sorry,
had
I
a
couldn't
rough
have been more help."
we've had a rough time lately. Please excuse him.
He's fine. War does things to people. And with that, he shuts his door and goes back to bed.
I'm heading back to the fire at the camp.
I'm gonna follow him.
Me too. I'm gonna catch up.
Okay, so
You good for us?
Perfectly fine. Don't like being called the wrong name.
Okay, my apologies.
That bard has caused us lots of pain. It's about time he stays away.
okay, so you guys are all sitting around the fire. It's pretty late. You have Vex who is sleeping. You have Vex sleeping. You have Roland sleeping. Cogs is obviously with him. You now have a penguin and a squirrel sitting beside the fire.
Cogs is good now. Has he
Oh,
been
yep,
repaired?
yep, he's been repaired.
Remember, the penguin had it own.
Well, okay, so then where are you, penguin boy?
Headed to the town somewhere. Don't know where. Just in the town somewhere. Never specified where
No,
I was going. Just
no,
abandoning the
no,
squirrel.
no, you're by the fire. So,
Oh, I was about to do a search party to go find him because I noticed we missed
Right.
someone.
no. As you guys arrived back at the fire, the penguin went out and the squirrel went out to look for you guys. When they couldn't find you guys, they came right back to the fire, and now you guys are looking at a penguin and a squirrel, and the squirrel is now following the penguin around like a lost puppy. With that being said,
Much like the orc and
what
the
do you
elf.
all want to Um, was that supposed to be a mockery, or was that just a joke?
The cleric doesn't know vicious mockery.
True. Okay. With that being said, you guys are all around the fire. You guys probably should go to sleep, I would recommend, and wake up in the morning and conversate. Or if you want to conversate now, you have the penguin, the squirrel, the orc, the elf, and the tiefling awake.
Well, I don't need a rest, so I am going to go ahead and work on the health potion that I got the ingredients for.
Okay.
Of
Roll
course
me
you do.
Can I say that when I fixed Cogsworth, I took off his shield and added my cannon to his left arm.
Yep. Okay. Elena, go ahead and roll me a d20, and then
Okay.
add. I believe it would be. I don't know if there's a crafting ability. Do a history.
I have medicine.
Okay, yeah. So roll a d20 and then add your medicine to it.
Medicine's +3. So 13.
So what were you trying to make?
Health potions.
I will say that you make a medium health potion, which would regain a d6 plus 2 of damage, but you only get 2 uses of it.
Okay.
Can I get you a little off topic, Clayton?
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
Bear?
You're good.
Can we say each long rest?
It's fine. Okay. No more.
He knows at this point in time, Cogsworth has a flamethrower cannon hooked to his arm.
Okay.
Okay.
What a flamethrower! What the hell?
Yes.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna go
Well,
ahead and be creepy for
the
him.
Eldritch cannon has a couple different things they can do. So
Stop.
Did the
So
squirrel
I'll,
ever
I'll
go
do it. I'll do it
Wario?
like a spell to kind of make it fair. Like I can replace it during long rests, sort of deal.
How many shots does it get?
It has 15 charges on the D&D Beyond app, but we can change that since it's mounted to his arm. You know what I mean?
Jack Barrett, please.
And I'm all right. You can choose some. Just message it to me, and we'll get going with it.
We'll talk about it. It'll be all right.
Half the time I'm gonna forget it anyways. So
It's fair. Okay, so you guys are all sitting around the fire. What would you like to do? Would you like to talk? Would you like to go to bed? What are you thinking?
The squirrel
Did the
decides to
squirrel ever wash up?
No.
No, so
The
the squirrel's
squirrel-
just sitting there covered in fecal matter, and no one's saying anything.
Well, it's been in your mouth.
I'm gonna look at the squirrel and be like, you need a
all of the penguin people matter. What?
What in the Timu Wi-Fi did you just say?
Okay, hello?
There you go.
The squirrel decides to curl up on the penguin, getting fecal matter all over the penguin.
Okay. I will say this.
I grab the squirrel and toss it in the nearest lake.
Okay, roll it.
Better than what I was about to do.
So this is kind of how this roll is
that's
going
a
to work,
lake.
man.
That's a lake of fire.
There's an ocean. Okay, D20. Okay. Or
Yeah,
nat
nat 20.
Okay. Gotcha. So you watch as Velas walks over, picks up the squirrel, and chucks the squirrel. Now, here's one thing that nobody remembers. There is not a lake. There is an ocean on one side. So not only did you throw the squirrel off the cliff into the ocean, so Squeaks, I need you to roll a d20. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Got a 9.
What's your dex?
My dex is +2. So
11.
Yeah.
How much health do you have?
it's 4. I'll say.
What?
This is 34. Well, let me look.
Okay. 19. So you all watch as the penguin leaps off the cliff and does the penguin thing, shoots down and hits the water. Jericho, roll me a d6 of just force damage.
You said just the normal D6.
Yep. Because a 50-foot drop's gonna do a little bit of damage. Not
All right,
much, but a
that's a
little bit.
1. That was a 1.
Okay. So you just take 1 point of damage.
All right.
Hey,
Now
at least
roll me a
he's paying a
perception to
little
see if you can
homage
see
to
this
the
thing.
death drop.
A perception.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
You're having a hard time finding the squirrel. Hey, yeah. You could go down the stairs. There's literally steps to go down there. I mean, I will. I'll allow you to double dash, but you'll get there. You just won't be able to do anything quite yet. Okay. All right. So, Squeaks, I need you to roll me a d20 with acrobatics to see if you can get to the dock.
Let me see what my acrobatics is. Sorry.
All right.
While everybody's watching this happen, Veloz just goes back and goes to sleep.
After eating a squirrel like a cat.
I got it.
That's pretty fun. 19
I got a 19 plus 1.
and 19 plus 1. Okay. That's it. That's a dirty 20. So the squirrel is starting to make headway towards the dock. Not quite there with it, but they're doggy paddling for their life. Oh, penguin! I need you to roll me a d20.
Yes, my lord. 14.
Okay, you're safe for now. Um,
For now.
right, you're gonna start heading towards the dock after the squirrel. You finally caught the squirrel. You don't have them, but you're tracking them. Boogie is now at the bottom at the dock. What would you like to do? No, you are at the dock though. Okay, roll me a perception. Not not even remotely. You you need glasses. Um, turns out the
You know,
squirrel is brown. Um, it might look like a turd floating in the ocean at this point. Um, okay. Uh, Squeaks, give me another roll with acrobatics to see if you make it to the dock.
I got a 14. Well, dirty 14.
It's only a dirty 20 if you make the dirty 20. Anyway. So I'm gonna say that you've made it to the dock and you're trying to pull yourself up. Penguin, roll.
Just the normal
You're
D20.
out. Yeah, because you're out just far enough. Hey, you'll make it to the dock as long as something doesn't try to grab you this round.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. Let me roll to see if it even wants you.
It wants
Okay.
me.
So you watch, Boogie, you watch as you see the penguin, and you watch as a big giant tentacle comes out of the ocean, grabs the penguin, flips it up, and then smacks it, and he goes flying back up onto the cliff. You need to take holy shit and fuck. You take 11 points of damage. Okay.
It could have been worse.
It could have been.
The water.
Okay. Boogie, you now see the squirrel. You can help him onto the dock or not. It's up to you.
I'm grabbing the squirrel, and now I'm running back up the stairs. Like,
Okay.
I'm getting on my bear so that it's faster, so that we go. Now I have a fucking wet squirrel that probably smells like shit in my hands.
No, I got clean.
When you were swarming around like this.
Yeah, me off. Me off.
Right. So, as Boogie makes their way back to the campfire, aggressively pissed, the penguin picks itself up off the ground, walks back to campsite, and the squirrel is just sitting by the fire trying to dry off again, hoping it doesn't singe its fur. The bear looks at you like, "Why did we save the squirrel again? Why am I wet?" Anyway, so with that, you all go to sleep. And in the morning, you all wake up and head for what would technically be called the mess hall or food tent or tavern, whatever. As you guys all walk into the tavern, you all sit down at the table. Some of you are a little tired from the previous night, but all of you are back to full health. So, as you guys all sit, what would you guys like to do?
We're just sitting at a random table.
Yes, you all are sitting at a random table together as a half elf walks over to you guys and asks you what you guys would like to eat or drink for the morning.
Ask one of the people who can actually speak animal. They can an actual shower.
You
Actual
you
lake.
speak you speak common, squirrel.
Okay. Well, the squirrel has. Is there like I
Okay.
could go shower?
The half elf looks at all of you and goes, "Yeah, we actually do have a bathhouse. If you guys would like to use it, it is more. You guys are more than welcome to use it. Um, it only costs 1 gold each. But where you guys are essentially warriors, we'll just go ahead and waive that fee." So with that, he goes, "Can I get you guys anything to eat or drink? It is breakfast. We have bacon, eggs. We have pancakes. We have everything that you could possibly want."
And can the waiter understand me, or will Mads or one of them have to translate?
I can't over the baby.
So I was asking Bear if the waiter would understand me, or if Elena or Boogie would have to translate it.
They would have to translate.
They would have to translate. I'm gonna look directly at Elena and be like, ask him, does he have a breakfast ale?
A breakfast ale.
That's what I said.
The penguin would like
Or
breakfast.
Elena can ask. I take my horn and just push it towards the penguin with a cup of meat in it.
No. That's in Roland's butt.
Not my horn.
Yes, it is, because it was slammed on the table last session. I grabbed it, threw it at Roland, and put it in the bag of holding.
The horn was
It's
not
my
I literally ran to the tavern with it. It was the horn I got from Tyr. Don't try me.
nope, it's taken away
Okay.
from you. Slammed on the table, and I gave it to Roland and told him to put it in the bag of holding.
Okay,
I
it was
don't
slammed on
remember
the table. Tyr took it. He made it magically disappear. He made it magically reappear. I grabbed the cup and held it to my chest. It was with me at all times.
Okay, so
And it's not actually in my butt, right?
the
It's
bag of
okay.
holding's in your butt.
We
It'll
Oh,
already
okay.
forever
heard
be in your butt.
we've heard
I know,
the
but he
bag
said it wasn't at first, so I thought that's what we were going with. My bad. My
The
bad.
bag's in your butt. It'll never not be in your butt. Derek,
Okay.
Privet.
Yeah. Prison
Anyway,
vault's been
so
around for a lot of years.
it has been. It's gonna be around a lot of years in your butt. Anyway, moving on. So we're gonna say for this argument that the horn will always probably be on Fig because it is Valith and Veloce's magical item. When you guys
I-
get magical items, you're not more or less going to let them have anybody else have it unless you trade, obviously. So I don't remember that part. We're not gonna argue about it. Fine.
He's gonna take the mead from Fig, and he's just gonna chug it. He needed
You
it after
can.
the night he
The penguin notices as he begins to chug, it's almost as if the horn can't run out of anything. So you watch as the penguin continues to chug, brings it down, looks at Veloce, puts it back up, and then looks back at Veloce, and then hands the horn back to Veloce. Um, the half elf, now wondering if he should stay or go, goes, how about I just bring everything to the table and you guys can kind of pick and choose what you want? And then he very awkwardly leaves.
Eggs, bacon, and grits.
The half elf turns back to the goblin and goes, what are grits? This isn't we're
Corn
not
seed. Come on, man. Make slop.
we don't do that here. That's kind of an underdark thing. Anyway, um
Do you have any jellies?
do we have any jellies? What kind of jellies would you like, sir?
Well, it'd be easier if you just told me what kind you have.
We have lime jellies, we have orange jellies, we have peach jellies, we have jellies of many sorts.
Do you have blackberry jelly?
Seedless
We
blackberry
can
jelly.
make blackberry jellies.
You can make it, but you don't have it ready.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't take long if you know. And he points to the chef and
Damn.
he goes, "Watch." And as that at point, he points at the chef and says, "Chef, black jellies." And the chef just goes poof, and it's made. The chef is a magician, but with food.
Can I have cherry jelly instead?
I'll take
The
the
chef puts his head down. The chef puts his head down. Nobody ever wants my blackberry jelly.
I'll take
But yes, he makes it. Oh, okay. All right. Do all this anyway. Fish. I love you. Fish. Anyway,
Do you have raw meat for my bear?
what kind of meat does your bear eat? Does he have a specific kind or just anything?
Anything but raw. He's hungry.
Well, I mean, we've got bits and pieces of the troll.
I'm sure he'd like that.
Okay. So the half elf takes off and gets all your guys' food and brings it back. And he goes, "Is there anything else I can get for you guys?"
Corn.
You want an acorn?
Acorn.
Okay. So he goes back, and the chef literally makes him a pile of acorns, and he brings it back over there, and he sets it down in front of the squirrel and says, "Here." Um,
Steamed or
as
roasted?
they're roasted. Anyway, asshats. Anyway, so you guys begin to sit and have your meal, and you notice that the half elf is kind of lingering, and you're not really sure why. It's almost as if he's maybe waiting for a tip.
Are you waiting on something?
He looks at Velocity. He goes, "Well, normally it's customary to tip your waiters, but I mean, we are in a fort, so I kind of understand." And he walks
Well,
away.
We all hear
uh,
this.
I'm
Oh
gonna flick
damn!
him 3 coppers and tell him to buy himself something nice.
Wait, do we all hear this?
Yes.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna look at Mads and be like, tell him I have a tip for him. Go down a dark alley at night. You're you're gonna translate this to the half elf. Don't go down a dark alley at night. There's your tip.
Oh, jeez. One of those. I'm gonna translate that for him with my hands up, like I didn't say it, and point at the penguin.
So the half elf just kind of goes, "Okay, whatever," and goes back over there. But out of nowhere, you watch as a rock comes just careening at the penguin and domes the penguin right in the side of the head. And as the penguin looks
Is
to try to
it
see where it comes from, you have no idea where it came from at all.
a shiny rock?
Yes, it's shiny.
And the penguin doesn't care. He's just taking the rock. He doesn't care about what hit it, where it came from, or whatever. It's shiny. That's all he cares
You're
about.
muted.
I said, then the penguin doesn't care. It's shiny. That's all he
Just on
cares
my
about.
end.
Oh, you're good. It did look
My
like he was muted. Anyway,
Can the squirrel give waitress a nut? The acorn? An acorn?
yeah, yep, sure can.
Just don't give him an acorn.
Okay, he says, or you leave the acorn there. He'll pick it up later. Um, so you guys are all sitting at the table, eating your breakfast, drinking your breakfast mead, your breakfast beer, your breakfast whatever.
Breakfast
Um,
roll.
yep, and the
So,
bear
But
is eating the breakfast troll.
you
so what's
said
the
I
game
took how
plan?
much damage from that rock?
None.
None. Okay.
So does anybody know what kind of this witch that nobody came and get answers to questions?
Well, we
What's
heard
a
about the
witch?
Black Coven.
Do you want to start there?
After we get a shower?
Yes, obviously.
Of course, you can wash the smell of shit and feces off yourself. We're not saying we have to leave now.
So the next step is to
With a
investigate this Black Coven.
with a puzzled look, the penguin's gonna look at everyone and be like, "What's a witch?"
Anybody else want to handle this one?
Oh, well, the penguin said it, so only you and I could hear it. Yeah, so a witch is something to do with magic. I don't know how magic works. Don't ask me. But Velas does something with magic.
Velas
So
has quite a
Velas is
bit
a
of
witch.
magic.
I don't think that Velas is a witch.
I don't belong to a coven, so therefore, most likely not a witch. I do
Oh,
belong
so
to a temple.
a witch is someone who uses magic and belongs to a coven. I think I get it now.
Or we can go to Alanon and see about maybe finding out who this Yindriel is.
Yeah,
Witches seem witches seem
Put it to a vote of the table.
Sure.
thank you.
All in favor of going to Alanon and talking to Jarl Yandril? Coven it is.
All right.
Get down one paper. Okay, go.
On the way
So,
out, I do want to try to make one stop.
okay.
I want to go tape the shopkeeper the black rose.
Okay. So you walk over there. You walk over to the shopkeeper. He says hello. He says hello, Valith. You correct him, obviously.
Higher of that name. It's Falas.
Obviously, they're going to ask you questions because they only knew Valith first. He goes, okay, whatever, fair enough. Do you guys have my black rose?
I do. I pull it out of my bag and I set it on the table for him.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, what exactly does this do?
Roll me a persuasion.
12.
He goes, let's just say it might help bring back something.
Something or someone?
You roll high enough.
It's the second question.
I'll roll.
Excellent.
21.
So he says that
Is that what he said?
yeah, that's what he said.
Translator.
Yeah, I'm gonna translate what the babble thing did. He says that you have to understand that this is a component for a revivify spell, but you still need other ingredients for this.
Can I ask what those ingredients are?
He says you must be able to sacrifice a diamond or 1,000 gold and something precious to you. I'm being booped.
Can anyone do this spell, or is this the spell that specifically wizards need?
This would be more of a cleric spell.
Sounds like we're acquiring an infinity stone.
Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome. And with that, he closes the door on you.
Kick.
Remember, you get 50% off at his shop now.
What is his
He
shop?
also slaps. It's called the Apothecary. He also slaps a bumper sticker right on Valith's right butt cheek as Valith walks out.
I need dinner first.
Says, "Welcome to Sindri's Apothecary."
I'm not removing it. It's there for the campaign.
So, what would you guys like to do next?
Shower time.
I would also like to shower.
Is he getting paid for product placement?
No,
That should be like 100 gold a day.
no. So you guys watch as Boogie goes to head for the bathhouse. Boogie, as you get to the bathhouse, you notice that there are kind of a collection of people, and they get you set up, and they go, "Does the bear need a bath also, or is he okay?"
Yes, the bear also needs a bath. We've been carrying around the squirrel.
So they head off, and they go find the biggest trough they can find, and then they dump hot water in there, and you watch as your bear kind of tiptoes in, tests the water, and then belly flops into the trough. and then they begin to scrub your bear down. You walk in. Each of this deal, it has enough for all of you to take your own individual bath, where it also has a room where you could all bathe essentially together. Not like that, but
How much for the treatment the bear got?
it is a gold a piece. But since you guys are essentially the saviors, um, we would do it for free. Now, if you want completely washed down like he is, all we ask is one silver piece.
I look at Vex. Can I borrow a silver piece?
Well,
All right.
I
well,
get
they're
the silver piece and
showering.
I
Can
give
I
it
go?
to him.
Well, they're showering and whatnot because I'm a penguin. I naturally live in the water. I'm used to being wet and clean and whatnot. Can I go see if they have like a gym in the town?
Yeah. So who's all bathing? So everyone. Okay. So do you guys all want the same treatment that Velas is getting, or are you guys bathing yourselves?
No, I can bathe myself. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm also bad myself.
Squirrel wants a bath,
Y'all are a
like
bunch of simps.
Okay. So you guys watch as they bring this little tiny tub for the squirrel. I mean, it's probably actually a pot. Anyway, um, they're like, we're really sorry, but this is all that would fit you. And you notice that they put it on the stove to warm the water up. Um, they don't. They're not going to cook you, but that was the easiest way they could figure out how to warm the water up. So yeah, as you guys are doing that and you're bathing and things like that, they bring you guys fresh clothes and things. Um, blues and yellows and purples, tunics, everything like that. Penguin, you head over to the training grounds and begin to do your thing. What is it that you're trying to accomplish?
I'm just going to hang out, look for some other barbarians, some other fighters, maybe see if they want to spar, test out some things, just normal
Okay.
barbarian things in the gym.
Okay. So with that being said, you guys all get bathed and you guys figure everything out and you guys all come out with fresh clothes. Veloz still has the bumper sticker attached to their ass. But you guys all come out with fresh clothing. So as Boogie walks out, they are dressed now in an emerald green and purple tunic, along with the armor. You watch as Elena comes out in a freshly evergreen and a very nice, like lavender to light green um, armor set, essentially. The squirrel walks out, and their fur is like shiny. It looks like it just it's beautiful, and their little leather armor's all brushed out, and they're ready to go. As Vex's character comes out, you notice that her dark clothing is now much darker. Her armor is polished. She comes out in a very very deep purple to very deep, a deep deep green. Making her almost impossible to see, almost like she's a shadow. And as Velas walks out in his brand new garb, because they give you new clothes, you watch as Velas comes out in the brightest purple tunic you could ever imagine. Whatever happened here, it's almost like you mixed pink and purple and got fluorescent purple. That you're not missing Velas at all. But his armor, you notice that now you can actually see the armor of the cleric. Um, you notice that a lot of his armor is embossed with certain symbols. His mace is now cleaned. He now looks like a true cleric, somebody that you're not really wanting to maybe mess with. His horns are clean. Everything about him is clean cut. You all are cleaned up. You all look fairly magical. As you guys walk, oh, and the goblin by chance comes out, and something happened with the goblin's clothing. They forgot to account for the right arm being missing. So you walk out, and very Larry the Cable Guy ish. He has ripped the sleeves off of the shoulders of this tunic, and you just look at this little leather bound goblin just coming out like a little Billy Badass. Yeah, exactly. Yes, yes. Um, you guys look around for the penguin, not entirely sure where it went. You get to walking around. You find him down at the training grounds, and who he has decided to spar with is none other than the Minotaur, Eric. So, what kind of sparring are you wanting to do there, Jericho or Waddles?
Um, you know, we could just do an unarmed. We could do an unarmed. Just a strength contest, like a good old fashioned wrestling match, mono y mono.
So you want to
Good old.
stand toe to toe and just trade them?
Yeah,
Okay, all right. So roll me a d20 and we'll get to see who goes first. Just a straight roll.
it's a 10.
A what?
A 10.
Okay, I won. So
I won. I love that.
you take 9 points of damage from a straight hit.
Okay. I see you.
I'm not going to defend myself, so do your unarmed strike.
So just the damage.
Yep, just the damage.
That's 6 straight damage.
Okay. This is not bad, Penguin. Not bad. That is 10 points of damage.
Oh
He hits with a D12. You know that, right? I maybe forgot to mention that.
no, I did not know. Mine's just 6 flat out damage.
I know. You kind of picked the wrong fighter to fight.
I mean, you never know. I could come out on top.
Right? Are you going to rage?
Wait. I am gonna rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna rage and smack him again. Is he
Okay. I will
defending
say
himself?
no. No. I will say if you're going to rage out, double your damage.
All right, so he'll actually wind up doing 16 damage.
Yeah. Right. Right. So, seeing that you're enraged now, which he just giggles at you, he will do 4, 8. He will do 12 damage. He hits you twice because of his action surge.
Alrighty.
Where are you at on the HP right now?
Give me just a second. I'm at 10.
Okay. We'll go till you're at 5. So if we go over 5, we'll stop.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna just hit him again.
Okay.
Why not?
Are you still raging?
Yeah, I'm still raging.
Okay, so go ahead and double your damage. Since I'm not
It'll be 16.
necessarily. You 16 points of damage again? Okay.
Yeah. Because my damage is a set thing, it's not something I actually roll, it's just a straight that amount.
The only reason I'm rolling it is because if he did a straight D12 towards you every time, we'd be killing it every time. So 8, 10 points of damage.
Oh, looks like he wins.
Oh. You watch as Eric just fucking winds back and punches the penguin directly in the mouth. You see the beak go one way, and then the penguin hits the dirt. And Eric gets in his little fanny pack that he has on his side, and he reaches in there and grabs a health potion and pours it down the penguin's throat. The penguin pops immediately up, back to full health. And Eric lifts the penguin up and says, "You're a pretty good fighter. That did hurt. You got him down to 19 HP. You got him down to
Oh
19
hell yeah!
HP." And he goes, "You're a pretty good fighter, kid. Keep it up, though." And with that, you guys all reconvene. So you guys chose to go towards the coven. All right. So Eric wipes his mouth, wipes blood off his mouth and face and stuff. And he goes over. So what'd you guys decide to do? Are you going back to Al-Anon, or are you going out into the Hollows again?
We're gonna head back to the Hollows
Okay. Where are you going in the Hollows?
to find this Black Witch coven.
He looks at you and he goes, "Is this something that you guys think you're ready to take on?" When I tell you we don't know much about the coven, we don't know much about the coven. It's anybody that's ever went there hasn't come back.
So said that about hell. How much is this information worth for you?
I mean, we don't go that far. I mean, I could put 100 gold on it.
Is that worth it? I asked that to the party.
Yeah.
Well, Elena, I think at this point it might be up to you.
I don't want it to cost our lives, but I want to know where I come from.
Well, we could always come back later.
Eric looks at you oddly and goes, "What is it that you're seeking with the Black Coven? If you don't mind me asking."
We were told we need to find someone called the Witch.
Right.
Where better to look than in a coven?
If you don't mind me asking, who told you to look for the witch? Stop, please, for the love of God. Um, I'm so you. How do I put this? The witch he's referring to would not reside with the Black Coven. The witch that Tyr, I believe, is speaking of is the witch that runs the forest.
What forest?
There's a forest to the north of Al-Anon. It goes by many names. It's been called the Dark Forest. It's been called the Forest of No. It's been called the Forest of many, many names. I'm in a campaign. What can I do for you, baby?
Oh, would y'all like to go?
With that being said, real quick, I left when you guys were talking. What exactly were you talking about before I left?
The boss was saying that I'm glad we're going to Al-Anon because I need to make a stop at a temple and see if I can't get another amulet.
Okay, all right. So, go ahead and hit record. Hell.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Um. So as you guys know, or so as Velas says that they need to go to Al-Anon, you guys are going to go ahead and head back to Al-Anon. Then is that correct? Okay. Um. Go ahead and as you guys pack all your things, you begin to walk down, and you hop on the ship that originally took you over here to the Hollows. Eric says his goodbyes. He says, "Hopefully, you guys come back." Um. You guys hop on the ship. I need 3 of you to roll me a d20. It can be any 3 of you.
Nat 20.
Not
What'd you get?
Nat 20.
Okay.
14.
got a 9.
Velas, what'd you get? You rolled. What'd you get? Okay. So you guys are killing me. Okay, so technically it takes 3 days to get back. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So on the first day of your sailing, let me see if it even wants to fucking do any. God damn it. Okay. So as you guys are sailing across the deal, you notice that on either side of you, the ocean begins to kind of get a little dark, almost as if there's a shadow. And you guys begin to get a little nervous. And you start to look overboard, and you're wondering kind of what's going on. Enough.
That's
No,
what
I
do.
don't. Um, who's looking overboard right now? Anybody? Okay. Okay. All right. So as you guys look overboard, tentacles shoot straight up at you. I'm gonna give you a chance. If you roll me a d20, you roll 15 or higher. The tentacles do not grab you.
Are you talking about all of us that are looking over?
Yes.
I got a 14.
19.
Mad, what'd you get? Or Elena, what'd you get? 7?
7. Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
No. Boogie, what did you get?
I wasn't looking over.
Okay. Waddles, what'd you get?
A 3.
Roland, were you looking over? What'd you get?
Not high enough.
A what?
Not high enough. A 9.
Okay. So it seems like everybody that looked over is now entrapped in a fucking tentacle. Other than
That's got a
Vex.
19.
Other than Vex, I apologize. So okay. So here's how we'll do this.
Because if you look
Okay.
in that, you have the chapters on.
So this creature is called a kraken. It has an HP of 120. So I will go ahead and roll to see who goes first. You guys will go first. So Roland, I will give you a chance to at least get out of it. So you need to make a dex save of over 15.
That's a 19.
Okay. You are freed. You have, so that'll take your whole entire action that you got freed. You can, however, bring Cogsworth online. He will be able to attack next round.
I'd like to
Is
bring
that what you want to do?
Cogsworth on.
Okay. Okay. Elena, you have the same option.
At the
I
same
need you.
time, can I,
What?
since I have to engage him, can I say that he is like 5 feet away from me?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I got a 19.
Cool. So
Sorry.
you're free. That'll take your whole action. Um, Boogie, you are next. So here's how it'll go. It'll go Elena, Boogie, Vex, Squeaks, Veloz, and the Penguin. Please remember who you're after. So Roland is
Will you run
first.
through that one more time?
Yep. Roland is first with him and Cogs. Elena is second after Roland. Well, after Cogs essentially. But Boogie, you are after Elena. Vex, you are after Boogie and the Bear. Squeaks, you are after Vex. Veloz, you are after Squeaks. And Penguin, you are after Veloz and his puppy.
Waddles.
Yes.
Or Waddles the Grand.
Waddles the Great. Waddles the Destroyer.
Grand. Mr. Waddles the Grand.
Okay. So, Boogie, since you have nothing attacking you, you are welcome to hit one of the tentacles to help somebody else out.
Okay, is Waddle still entrapped?
Yes.
Are
Currently.
there other tentacles just sticking out, or?
Yes, so you watched as Roland and Elena have slipped past the tentacles. So there are two tentacles that are open and two tentacles that are holding Squeaks and the penguin.
Okay, cool. With my lightning bowstring, does a 24 hit?
Yes, the 24 does hit.
Okay. Uh, 12 for damage.
Okay, so you're going to do 24 damage because you're in water and it's lightning. Okay. Jericho and Squeaks, you guys will take 6 points of damage.
Wait, oh shit.
Okay. So they're attached to the squid in the water. You zap the whole entire squid. So, what does your bear do, Boogie? Remember,
My bear's gonna multi-attack. Does a 20 hit?
yes, the 20 hits, but I'm going to ask a quick question. Does your bear jump in the water at the tentacle?
No, it's going to attack the one that's attached to Jericho. Or to
Okay.
Waddles.
Okay. I will say for that instance that the tentacle is capable of being attacked. That they're not over top of the water.
Okay, fuck, alright. Plus 6.
Vex, you are up after Boogie and the bear. So
17.
17 points of damage or 17 to hit?
17 points of damage. I
Okay.
rolled a 20.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. 17. Or wow, I did that fucking wrong. Hold on. 7. Okay. All right. So Vex, you are up.
Does a 16 hit?
Unfortunately, it does not. So, um, Squeaks, you're up.
I got
What's that?
18.
Okay, 18 matches. So you go ahead and hit.
I'm still.
Oh, so okay, yeah, you're still grappled. So I will say that you are now ungrappled and fall to the floor of the boat itself. So that is your turn. Veloz, you're up.
Can I reach one of the tentacles?
Yes.
Like the one that just dropped the squirrel? I can reach it with my hand.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Inflict Wound at level 2. Is a 22 hit?
Yes. Yes, it does.
All right. That'd be 24 damage.
What are you doing? Pretty much.
La 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 la.
All right. Now he's mimicking you guys.
It's like one of my favorite movies. La 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 la.
What is your okay, dude? Puppy? What are you doing? This is the
No,
last time
puppy's
I'm
staying out of the fight.
okay. Penguin, you are still technically grappled. So
Okay, so you said it's a dex.
yes, it's a dex save. You got to be over a 15. Actually, it'll be shortened because they'll
Okay,
hit it, or because Boogie hit it and a couple other people have hit it. So you'll have to make a dex save of 10 per se.
okay. Well, I have advantage on it because of danger sense. So 16.
Good enough. So that'll be your round. So now the Kraken will get to hit. So no, no. Thank you. Okay. So Roland, does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay. It hits Cogsworth though, because Cogsworth would technically
Oh,
be in front of
if
you.
you're attacking Cogsworth, that ties.
Well, essentially I was attacking you, but I figured Cogsworth would be in front of you. So I'm gonna give it to Cogsworth.
But he doesn't
15
have his shield, so I guess if you want to
Boogie.
take one off.
Right. No, it's fine. Boogie, does a 15 hit you at all?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Oh,
So
hey.
it will do
God damn.
Alright, favorite too, homie.
I was going to.
it will do 8 points of damage towards you with a swipe of the tentacle. Um Squeaks, does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Eleven points of damage towards you with a swipe of a tentacle. And then the last person it's going to go ahead and attack is Veloz. So I'm guessing a nat 20 hits you. So with that being said, that'll be 20 points of damage. So back to the top of the round. Roland, you are up first. Elena, you are on deck.
Who'd you just do? 22.
Veloz,
All right. In the battlefield, how far away from me is he?
you're like 10 feet.
All right. So since Cogs is in front of me and technically fighting a tentacle, I want to disengage and head over to.
You're not engaged, so you wouldn't have to do the disengage action. So you could just head to him if you wanted.
Okay, so I just want to go over to him then.
Okay. That's an action. You have a bonus action.
Yep.
Are you trying to
And
heal
then
him or
my
what are you
bonus action, I'm going to use touch cure wounds.
doing? Okay.
Moving 10 feet shouldn't be action. It's within his range of movement.
Well, that's true. So you could use your touch spell as an action and you still have a bonus action.
Okay, so I will use my touch spell. That is just a level 1, and that's 1d8 plus 3. Do I need to roll a d20 to see if I can do it?
No. No, you're not engaged. Jack. That's enough. You have some right here.
So that was an 8 plus 3,
Okay. So add back to your HP.
or 8 plus my spell casting modifier. So yeah, 8 plus 3. So 8, 9,
Okay.
10, 11, 12.
Okay, you still have a bonus action. So would you like to pull your
Bonus
pistol?
action, I will take shot. Who's all still bound?
Nobody. Nobody's bound. You take a
All
free
right, so
shot at it.
I'll take a shot at the tentacle that's on Cogs.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
That was a 19 plus.
Hits. It hits.
Okay. So my pistol, 1d10 plus 4.
Jack. It's enough.
I'm sorry, I didn't have my dice ready.
You're okay.
I did, but not the right ones. All right, so
What
that's
is the
a 5,
problem?
9. 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yep. It's on the mat too. And Cogs will attack as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Sorry.
That is 11. That's a 15 to hit.
That's not it. Sorry. Elena, you're up.
Sorry, I kind of lagged there. I'll do better.
No, you're good. You're fine. Elena, you're muted.
Sorry, I'm gonna shift into my starry form for the archer.
Okay.
And then shit, why can't I'm going to attempt to hit one of the tentacles with my luminous arrow.
Okay.
So that's a roll. I'm assuming 6 does not hit.
A what?
A 6.
Okay. Hold on a second. Let's pause. What is your modifier to hit with that thing?
It says hit DC plus 3.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna rework that when we're done with this session. Just say it or tomorrow. Anyway.
Okay.
Because there's no way you should only be doing fucking 6. Anyway, moving on. So no, you don't hit at all. So unfortunately, you don't. I will let you have a bonus action to try it again.
I'm gonna try again. Ooh, 14 this time.
Still doesn't hit, unfortunately. You got to get an 18. Anyway, okay, Boogie, you're up.
Does an 18 hit?
It ties, so yes, go ahead.
Ooh. 19 damage.
Okay.
Is that still double too? So
Why would it be doubles?
because it's electricity. I'm using the same bow.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay, cool.
Oh. 19 is doubled then?
Yes.
Okay. Wait. 19 was the doubled up damage.
No. Hold on.
You
I'll
want me
do
to-
the math.
Okay, I was blanking on what you wanted me. I'm sorry.
It's
Dude.
38 damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm a big kid now.
Okay. Bears up.
Yes. I rolled a 21.
Okay, that hits.
18 to hit for the bite and claws.
Wait.
It hits. The damage is 18. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So, as you watch as the bear attacks one of the tentacles, the Kraken can obviously tell that it is not really winning this fight. So you watch as the tentacles recede. You move on about your day. As far as the next day goes, you watch as a. My son is on one tonight. You watch as a herd of giant seahorses come running across the sea right out in front of you. They don't attack you. They don't hit the boat. They just kind of go right on by. On day 3, just as you guys are just getting back into port, you watch as this. Anybody remember in the old shark movies when the wake was starting to kind of come towards you a little bit? You know, it's kind of making a wake. You watch as there is a white thing coming at you guys. You're not entirely sure what it is, but you have at least a round to figure it out. So who wants to roll a perception to figure out what it is?
What's your perception?
Well, Boogie has no idea.
Okay.
I rolled a 5. Plus my 2 is 7. So.
I have no idea. 6.
I rolled a nat 24.
Okay.
9.
Roland? Oh, okay. Vex, Velas, what'd you guys roll?
Vex got an 11. I got a 14.
Okay. So the penguin screeched his bloody murder because what is coming at him and y'all is a giant, dire narwhal. And it is very interested in sinking this boat. So you guys are just far enough that on into the port that if the ship does go down, you guys could swim to shore safely. Well,
Question:
How far
is
away
it
is the narwhal?
tameable?
no.
How far away is the narwhal?
It is, let's say 100 yards or 200 yards away.
Wait.
I'm gonna shoot
Can
it.
I cast command?
Hold up.
Did you just?
Loss, what'd you say?
I want to cast command on the narwhal.
Okay. Boogie, what's up?
I was gonna ask if I could talk to the narwhal. I have a pretty good animal handling.
Okay. Here's what I'll do. Velas, go ahead and roll.
24. Needs a wisdom save of 14.
Okay. So it got a 15.
So it beat it.
Okay. What? Yeah, it beat you. So, Boogie, go ahead and try what you're gonna try.
Well, I was going to try to ask the narwhal politely to leave us alone, but for my animal handling, I got a 9.
Okay. So it doesn't listen to you at all. It tells you to fuck off.
Right.
Roland, I will give you the chance to do what I think you're probably gonna do. So go for it.
I would like to pull out Lorraine.
Okay.
What is Lorraine?
That was a 17 plus 5.
Okay. Go ahead and do your damage.
Okay.
So
There's
you guys
one.
watch as Roland the Goblin pulls out this massive rifle in 3 pieces. And as he begins to put it together, he basically tells you guys, I got this.
4, 5, 6. All right,
This
so
thing.
that give me 1 second. A lot of math here. So that is
Killing
a,
me.
that is a 29 in damage, sir.
Okay.
If
You
I don't
watch.
have it.
You wait. What did you roll to begin with to hit?
816716.
No,
29.
no. When you hit to hit, what did you roll?
22 dirty. Dirty 22, obviously.
So then you would have rolled a 19.
17 plus 5.
Oh, okay. All right. So, okay, yeah. So that's just the regular damage. So you watch as Roland fires, and you watch as the massive fucking mortar shell heads for this narwhal, and it hits, and you watch as the narwhal kind of sputters over, and then it just turns around because that hurt like a motherfucker. Um, you guys land at port just fine. Get off the boat. What would you like to do?
I need Lorraine's number. No particular reason.
I want to
Would you
ask
like to
somebody if I can
explain what?
find a temple.
Okay. Would you like to explain what Lorraine is there, Roland?
Lorraine is basically my anti-material rifle, if you will,
Right here.
like a 50 caliber or larger rifle that I put together
This
in
is
3 pieces.
okay.
But
This is a
I have to take a long shot. I cannot fire at a shorter range.
it is a
That is,
Franken weapon of his design.
Lorraine
Oh.
is a rifle of my creation.
So, with that being said, you watch as Veloz walks over to one of the merchants and begins to ask them where they can find a temple. The merchant looks at Veloz and goes, "Depends on who you would like to speak with, but most of the temples are in the Holy District, which is uh, kind of right next to the tower where the Jarl sits. If you go up the road about a half mile, you make the first right turn, you'll see the tower. Then you just go north of the tower, and you'll be in the Holy District.
I'm heading to the Holy District. Do y'all want to come?
Yep.
I will come with you. As
Okay.
long as you don't
Kind of
say
want to hunt down this
disappear.
narwhal. I said I kind of want to hunt down this narwhal. I want its horn.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, I'm gonna take this thing out.
Unfortunately, it had enough HP that your 30 bit of damage. It only had like an HP left, and so when I rolled for it, I was like, "Oh, it's gonna run away now because that hurt."
Fair
So
enough.
what I'm hearing, Roland, is me and you could go hunt it down because it's one shot.
Good.
It would have to be you. You're the penguin. You're the water creature.
Right.
I can
And
swim.
I can't speak to you. We couldn't go off on our own. It'd just be me walking around with the penguin like chirp chirp. And I'm like, yeah, sure, bud, let's go.
So okay, so you guys take off and start heading for the Holy District. As you guys are walking towards the Holy District, who has the highest perception or anything? Or actually, I take that back. Everyone, roll me a perception.
got
You got what?
16.
6?
16.
Okay. It's your Wi-Fi. It's not. Oh, I'm sorry.
You are a little choppy.
Veloz got a
Got what?
22.
Vex got a
Vex.
19.
Okay. Roland.
23. I rolled it in the app.
Okay. Boogie.
The bear and I both got 18s.
Okay. So you guys begin to notice as you're other than Elena and the penguin, you guys begin to notice that you guys are being tailed. You see about 6 or 7 men in blue cloaks. You can't really tell what they're carrying. They're just kind of following you guys. They're kind of ducking in and out of the crowd, but you can definitely tell that they're following you, trying to figure out what you're doing.
Everyone keep moving. And then I just stop moving, just stand in my tracks.
We're communicating through our earpiece, right?
Okay. Okay. So you guys notice that the cleric has stopped moving. What are you guys going to all keep moving, or what are you doing?
Vex is going to disappear to the shadows.
Okay.
I'm going to keep moving because I was told to, but I'm going to ask him if he's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him what he sees. What's going on?
Well, you would have seen it too, Roland.
I'll look at
Yeah.
him confused
Then
and tell him.
I'm going to comply, and I'm gonna keep moving, and I'm also gonna have cogs at the ready to be released.
Okay. So I assume that Vex is ready with her daggers. Veloz is ready for for whatever. You've probably got your hand on your pistol, and Cogs is ready to go.
And cogs in my
Okay.
other hand.
Right. And then Jack. Fuck, kid.
I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Keep going.
you're good. Squeaks, what are you doing? Because you've noticed it too.
I'm gonna like be a little scared, but I'm gonna hold my mace
Okay.
like it's a teddy bear.
Okay, but you're still moving with the party. Okay. Okay. Boogie, what are you doing?
I'm still moving with the party. I already have my gauntlets on, so if anything
Okay.
happens, I'm ready.
So I assume that you guys all tell the penguin and Mad this. So penguin, what are you doing?
Do I notice that the cleric stopped?
Yes, you would have noticed that the cleric would have stopped at that point.
The cleric told all of us to keep walking.
Right. So I need to know what you're doing, penguin, if you're going to stop or if you're going to continue to walk.
Because the penguin's stubborn, he's gonna stop beside Valise to make sure he's okay.
Remember, I'm
Veloz,
gonna
my
warn you guys.
bad. Wrong
I'm
one.
gonna warn you guys. If you use the wrong name, you're gonna take a disadvantage somewhere. So remember to keep names correct. Okay. Um. So the penguin stops with Veloz, and I assume you have your hand on your butter knife. Stop.
Flipper around my butter knife.
Okay. Mads, Elena, what are you doing?
I'm ready to shift if need walking because that's
You're gonna shift.
I am ready if need be.
I didn't catch that because you
He's
came in and
mentally
out.
prepared to shift.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're gonna continue walking forward.
Pat my puppy and tell him to circle around.
Okay. So you watch as the pup takes off. So let's see what happens here. They're just still you to the couple of you that continue to walk. you watch as basically these men, these 6 men, surround you guys, and they're just kind of watching you guys. They're not really attacking; they're just watching. But then,
Can we
as
clarify?
you
Surround who?
what?
You said surround the people who kept walking?
No, they technically would surround you, Vex, even though they can't see you. They would surround you, Veloz, the Penguin, and yeah, they would surround Vex, Veloz, and the Penguin. Um, so and Roland essentially, if he's still there. So they're just kind of watching to see what they're doing. To the 3 that are still walking, the squirrel, Bogey, and Elena. Roll me a perception.
12. 12.
Find it.
I got 22 and the bear got a 18.
Okay. Before? Jesus Christ. Okay. So Bogey and the squirrel notice that about 4 armed guards cover the entrance to the merchants. It's almost as if whatever's happening, this group is trying to keep you guys in the marketplace. So, with that being said, you guys begin to hear trumpets sound. Sirens begin to sound. And down the main road to the merchant, you watch as 3 men approach on horses. These are what would be considered Senrex, much like you guys have, only bigger. These are made specifically for war. Astride the first 2 Senrex are 2 very large dragonborns. And you notice that one of the dragonborns is donned in plate mail, and the other one is in heavy leather armor. And behind them, you notice is a human on top, but it's a very, very large human. Almost as if they're maybe mixtured with a giant. He's a very large man. And they all step down, and he waves to the guards, and each dragonborn is on each side of him. And they begin to walk directly to walk to the Penguin, Veloz, and Roland. And I will give Veloz, Roland, and the Penguin a chance at a perception to see if you recognize what could be happening right now.
19.
It's a 17 plus
18.
4.
Okay. You assume that this is the Jarl of this city. And as he walks up to you, you notice that this mountain of a man is donned in midnight blue armor. He carries a shield on his back. He carries a maul on one side of his hip, and he carries a longsword on his other hip. Stop. Yandrel walks up to you, specifically Velas, and he goes, "Are you the leader of this bunch?"
I look at Roland, I look at the penguin, and I look back very arrogantly and go, "Sure."
He goes, "Is there any specific reason why you didn't come to me first before you guys just decided to go on a mission?"
Come to you before a mission. If we're being totally honest, we were sent and threatened to do this at the cost of our own lives. Would you not have done the same?
Let me guess. The blind god decided to send you on a little trip.
Look who's a wise one.
All right. Well, I'm Yondrell, the Jarl of Alanon. These are my two companions. The one that you see over here with plate mail is Havoc, and the other one over here is Wreck. WREK. Havoc and Wreck.
Nice to meet you all.
I would say the same, but you've caused a bit of a problem in my area.
Problem. What may we do to atone?
Well, you could have first at least bring your rogue out of hiding. You didn't think I knew who they were. On top of that, if you could bring the orc, the highborn, the squirrel, and the over here, that would be great. I don't wish you any harm. I just wish to have a conversation. So, if you would follow me, we're going to go ahead back to the palace, and we're all going to sit down in my war room and have a fucking chat. And with that, he turns and brings all of you guys together, and you are now followed by the two very large dragonborn. All of the men that were on you guys have now converged on you guys, and the 8 that you guys thought that were there were more like 16.
Oh, so they
That's
had us
enough.
so proud.
Had some numbers on us, that's for sure.
Yeah,
They
we
did.
got. Yeah, well, me and you, we could have handled it. No problem.
Yeah.
So they walk you guys to the palace. It's not that much of a walk. They sit down in the war room, and the Jarl sits across from you guys and goes, "I think as much as anything else, you guys understand what's happening right now." Midgard is at war with the rest of the realms. Yggdrasil is poisoned. We know this. We're not oblivious. So,
Good, so you know we're
you
trying
need
to
to.
fix this.
Yes, but at what cost?
Precisely.
I had 3 of my men die the other day, and they came right back to life.
Must have a powerful cleric.
Why is nobody dying? My man Eric over there said that you guys went to the gates of hell. What happened? Why are none of the dead staying dead? What is going on with?
If you're not
And you can
sitting
see
down,
that
I would like for you to take a seat.
Yendrel, you notice that Yendrel is a Jarl that commands respect simply for the fact that he won that respect from his people. He's not a mean Jarl, he's not anything. You watch as the two Dragonborns flinch when he slams his hand on the table. And you guys know full well that it takes a lot to scare a Dragonborn. So you know that this Jarl has fought many things just on his own. Um He goes, I will not sit down when the people of Midgard are in trouble. I need to know what happened at the gate at Hell's realm. I
Well,
know
then this
something
will
happened.
probably cause you to sit. The Nidhogg is dead. Hell closed every entrance and exit to her domain. And as you know, when the gates of hell are closed, the dead don't stay dead.
You watch as his eyes get a little bit wider. He goes, and there's more to this than I thought. At about that moment, you watch as the doors to the war room fly open, and in walks a. It's not necessarily a man, but it's not necessarily anything. It's kind of hard. It almost looks as if it's like somebody took a bunch of parts of a human and put them together into a goblin or into a golem.
Frank,
No, essentially yes. But it walks in and in a very, very odd voice. It's almost as if multiple voices are talking at once. It goes, I would like to seek an audience with the Nidhoggers.
I'm kind of busy at the moment. Can you take a number?
You watch as the two Dragonborns stand and both of their weapons hit their hands almost immediately. Oop. Uh-oh. The Jarl looks at this thing and goes, What matter of beast are you? The beast goes, It does not matter what I am. I seek an audience with the ones that are going to be what ends or begins this war. Yandrel, you mean nothing to what happens next.
I stand up from knowing how much respect this Jarl has earned just from the way he speaks and the manner others say. And I just look at this person that walked in and I go, do you not know who you speak with? Or to? He may be nothing to
I,
you, but in this realm, he is a lot to a lot of people.
I speak nothing but to the Yandrel of the warmonger. Yandrel is nothing but a warmongering Viking that thought that he was better.
Even in war,
Yandrel
respect
is
is
nothing
earned.
but a warrior that decided to become a king. Now, do I get my audience or not?
Let's do it with the king here.
Do any of you speak?
we do.
So, as what?
We do speak.
Right. So, as the basically as this golem approaches, it takes a seat and it smiles at all of you, and he goes, God, what it would be like to sit at this court again. He goes, My name matters not, but I am here on the behalf of the conclave. And the conclave wants a meeting. And you watch as the two Dragonborns and Yandrel's eyes get very wide. And Yandrel goes, When did they awaken? And the golem goes, You would know when they awoken. You heard the roar from the mountain. He goes, You know why they're awake. You know why they've come back. If you did not hear what happened to their sister, you should know why they're back.
My
So,
deepest apologies. I put my
Nidhoggers,
hand on my chest and I just leaned down for a minute.
so then that's when you hear the multiple voices coming through the deal. And it begins to get dark into the war room, almost as if a shadow is being cast. And it creates a very, very dark, ominous setting. And you watch as the eyes to the golem glow. And it speaks in a very low voice, but there's multiple voices to it. It goes, Do we get an audience or no?
Yeah.
I can't
If we
speak
do
for the others,
not,
but an
we
audience
will
for me,
find
yes.
you. Right. Good choice. Go north of Valanon. There's a clearing in the woods. We will meet you there.
At what day's time?
And with that, you have 2 days. Now, at that, you watch as the constructed golem begins to fade. And now you're left with a very big pile of guts and bones and skin.
I'm not cleaning that.
Yandro's eyes are wide. He was not ready for that. He looks at you guys and goes, "Why would the conclave want to talk to you?"
We
Why would
None
may
of you
have
speak.
been.
Why
We
would
may
they
have been
want
the
to get to
last.
know Meg?
We were the last to see their sister alive and dead.
Oh. He slumps in his chair and he goes, "Do you understand what the conclave is?"
No.
I do.
You're about to. You're about to. He goes, "You all have quarters here." He goes, "Do as you wish in the town. Um, I would suggest meeting with them." He goes, "I will try to help you as much as I can. My army is yours. Uh, do what you need, but you have quarters down in the lower end of the castle. Go ahead and sleep. Do as you need. Check out the town. Do whatever you need to do."
Can I ask you a question, Jarl? How many days' travel is it to this clearing?
It'll take you half a day to get there.
I suggest all that we regroup, talk, rest, and come up with a plan.
Yep.
This is much larger
So,
than any of you know.
okay, guys, I need to get it. You're talking to Yandrel or no?
Can I roll a history check to see if I know more about like any of this?
Well, you gotta have to ask me a specific question. So, saying any of this doesn't really tell me what you want to know.
I don't even know what questions to ask.
I can't really give that to you because it would essentially give the story away. So,
The conclave, maybe?
If I know anything about the conclave?
roll me a history check.
History into the conflict.
Oh, please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Woo! 21.
Nuggy.
Okay. So, you would know that the conclave is a set of 4 dragons, all ancient.
Super.
They've been around much longer than most people would assume.
Even better.
Okay.
Okay. It's your answer.
Cool. Thank you.
Um. So where are we right now?
You guys are still sitting in the war room in the palace. Yandrel is looking at you, and so are the Dragonborns are looking at you guys like, any more
You guys,
questions, or what are we doing?
Are we good?
I mean, since they know about the town, can I ask them if there's an artificer shop?
Yeah, there is.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I would like
Come
to
on.
go to that.
Okay. Boogie.
So our goal right now is to go meet the conclave, right?
Yes, in 2 days.
In 2 days.
Well, a day and a half, essentially.
That's enough
So
time to go to a church, a temple, and
yeah, we all
do
need
whatever.
to do our we all need to do our thing. We need to
Okay.
gather respectively and then prepare.
Okay. So here's how I will do this. Boogie, what are you doing?
I am. You said we have quarters somewhere?
Yeah, you have quarters at the palace.
Are we still in daytime, actually, is the better question.
Yes. It is about It's about noon, and then the 2 days will start necessarily tomorrow.
Okay. Velas, do you want to go to the temple?
I have to go to the temple at this point.
Okay, well, I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
Max, are
So
you coming along?
Velas and Boogie are going to go to the temple. Elena, what are you doing?
I'm gonna tag along with them.
Okay. Vex, I assume maybe you're going with them, or what are you doing? Okay. Penguin, what are you doing?
Going to the artificer.
Okay. Squirrel.
I am following Boogie.
Okay. Roland.
I will also probably be headed towards the artificer shop. Is there any sort of thing we have that can make me communicate with the penguin?
Okay.
Or is there any sort of way I can try to learn his language?
So here's how I'm going to do this.
My animal handling is a +2.
Roll it.
D20.
Yep.
If need be, I will go
That
with.
is a dirty 20 flat.
Okay. So you understand about every second word of the penguin.
Okay, so can we do this 13th Warrior style, where over time I learn this language by watching
Yep.
him and listening?
Yes. Eventually you will understand the penguin.
All right.
Okay. So, to make this easier, you guys leave, you go down into your corners, you guys drop your stuff off, you each individually get some money for each other. The two that are going to the artificer, you walk down the streets, you finally find the blacksmith slash artificer. You walk in and you notice that it is a red dragonborn. And what he does is as you guys watch him make his weapons, he's using his breath, his fire breath, to essentially make his weapons, almost as if he's imbuing his own energy into his weapons. As he looks up, he goes, "Hello, I'm Varik, Varik. What can I do for you today?"
Go ahead,
I'm
Penguin.
gonna look at him and be like, I am Waddles the Destroyer. I would absolutely love some explosives.
Okay. So as he walks over to his cabinet, his explosives cabinet, which is just a wood cabinet. Just pick up the controller. It's a wood cabinet marked "No smoking," and he walks over. He goes, "How much would you? How much would you like, Penguin?"
Ironically enough that would destroy the city, but I'm not going to destroy this city.
Give me a persuasion check.
That's a nat one.
He does not believe you. He looks at you and goes, "I got 3 gnome grenades. Would that be enough?"
I mean, yeah, but you can trust me. This is realistically is for when I get into a battle, I can upchuck these explosives at people. I got this special skill where I'm able to swallow things and throw them out of my gullet.
Right, Penguin. I'm not trying to be mean, but the first thing out of your mouth was, "I want enough explosives to blow up a city, but not this city." Uh, three gnome grenades are nothing. That
Okay, I will take the gnome grenades.
okay. They're 5 gold apiece.
They are 5 gold apiece. Hang on, let me see my gold so I can mark this down. Alrighty, I'm gonna take all three. I'm gonna give him the 15 gold.
Okay, a gnome grenade does radius damage, and it does burning damage, obviously. So it does a radius of about 20 feet. Okay, so we'll do fire damage, and then it will also do bludgeon, or it'll do force damage. So it does 1d10 of fire damage, and does 1d6 of force damage. Stop. Here.
1d10 fire, and you said 1d6 what?
Force.
Force?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, and you have 3 of those. Is that all I can do for you, Penguin? And I can move on to the Goblin now, if that's. I mean, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. He looks over at the Goblin and he begins to kind of oogle and ogle at the mechanical hand, but ultimately looks at the Goblin and goes, "What can I do for you, Green One?"
Okay. First, I want to ask him if he has any sort of parts that can help me replicate this, and I'll pull out my pistol.
Okay.
And so I'm just looking for parts so I can make a second one. Any materials that he has. And then I also want to ask him if he knows anything more about the infernal bronze ingot that I have, or the circlet that I have. Like
Okay,
more about
so
the material than I know.
he does. He looks at you and he says, "Okay, so I have enough to do everything but the barrel. But if you'll give me that ingot, I'll make you the barrel."
What's the ingot worth?
I mean, it's infernal steel. For most people, it's worth anywhere from 800 to 900 gold.
Well, I feel
But
like that's
it
definitely
also
more
it
than a
also
barrel.
paints a target on your back because depending on who you got this from, this is only a Zariel thing.
I think I want
Does
to
he know
keep
anything
that
about?
because I can forge my own barrel out of it. If you can give me the rest of the parts to make the gun.
I can. I have all the parts to make the gun. The only thing I just don't have is the metal to do the barrel.
If infernal ingot's worth that much, it's more than just a barrel. I'll make my own.
Okay. So with that, he asks for 300 gold for the parts.
Let's see. How much did we give out to each person
I would
before
just
we left?
I would just say for this instance, you probably could pay for it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
So he also gets out of earshot of the penguin and pulls you into the forge a little deeper. And he does look at you and he goes, I am being serious. That infernal steel paints a target on your back. I don't know who gave it to you, but I would recommend getting rid of it as soon as you can.
What kind of target?
Have you ever heard of
What
the demon Zarel?
Sorrow?
He's a war demon.
No.
And one of the most bitter. Food for thought. Anyway, with that being said,
If this metal is so precious, can I forge it?
you can.
It's like
It takes a lot of heat. You have to understand that this metal was forged in the heart of hell. There's not many blacksmiths and artificers that can forge some infernal steel. He looks over at his shelf, and he walks over to a package. It's a little like satchel, and he walks over to it and he grabs it and he takes it off the deal. He goes, "Look, I used this back when I didn't have a shop." And what he hands over to you is what I like to call a portable. So this thing is always hot. It can never lose its flame, even if it's in water, even if it's in bitter cold. It is a magical item. It will, by every rights of the word, shine if if the spell detect magic is done. This forge can get hot enough, but you're pushing it to its limit.
What sort of materials do I need to heat this with?
He goes, "You're not gonna like this, but you need the horn of a tiefling."
Are they back within earshot of the penguin?
Uh, I will say for this instance, they are back finally.
Okay. So I hear him say the horn of a tiefling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like, make a deal with Valise. Or Velast, however it's said.
So all you hear, Roland, is make Velas. Jack,
It's a good.
stop.
It's a good. Yeah, that's a good point, Penguin. We could always try.
There are two of us.
Okay, so you two get all the stuff you need from the artificer and you begin to leave. We're gonna cut back out to Velas, Boogie, Elena, and the Squirrel and Vex. You guys are all heading for the Holy District. You arrive in the Holy District. You start to notice there's temples to Tyr, Odin, Freya, Frigg, all of the Norse gods. Who are you trying to go to?
I'm going to Fenrir.
Okay. So you guys watch as Velas heads for Fenrir, and I'm assuming you guys begin to follow him. Is that a yes? No? Maybe?
I want to go to Freya's temple.
Oh wait, we're
Okay.
going to Freya? I heard that. Hold up a minute.
You guys don't. So in this setting, you don't necessarily have to follow Velas to Fenrir. I'm asking what you guys want to do. You are standing in the middle of a bunch of temples. He's going to Fenrir. Where are you guys going?
I'm going. I'm just following whatever.
Vex,
I'm going to Balder.
going to Balder. Okay. Squeaks is following, I would assume, Bogey and Elena. Elena, where are you heading? To Freya?
Yes.
Bogey, where are you heading?
Freya.
Okay. I'm going to have to separate these all again. Okay, so. I'll be quick. Right. So we're going to go with Velas since he says he's going to be quick. So Velas walks into the Temple of Fenrir and is meted by a priest. Says, "Welcome in, welcome in. This is the Temple of Fenrir. Uh, I'm the local priest here. How can I help you?"
I had an amulet that was taken, and I was wondering if there's a way that I can get that back. or if I can just have time to pray at the altar of Fenrir, if you don't mind.
Ultimately, I cannot obviously get an amulet back for you that I didn't even know really existed. Um, but yes, if you are more than willing to go pray to Fenrir, just go ahead and walk straight down. You will see a giant statue of a wolf encased in gold chains, and you will know that you're at the altar.
Thank you. I make my way to it, and when I get to the altar, I want to use my hero token.
Okay.
So I want to do that, and I want to speak to Fenrir, and I want to politely ask if the wolf can make me another amulet.
Okay. So, as you make your hero point, you notice that the statue cracks, breaks, and then you're now standing there, looking at Fenrir. And Fenrir goes, "Yes, my child. What can I do for you?"
Your champion needs the amulet back.
Ah, the amulet the Drow decided to give to my brother Boulder, or my cousin Boulder. I see.
That would be the one.
He goes, "I can't make you the same one, but I will give most of its power back." So that amulet I actually sent you previous, that is the amulet you get.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
That is all.
is that all you want to? Is that all you
That's
want
all.
to do?
Well, that and
Okay. Cool.
healing.
Healing.
Yeah. Instead of having to make a long rest for it, I want to go ahead and just see if he can't heal me as well.
Oh yeah.
Get
Okay.
my HP back
So
up.
he licks you in the face and you're healed. Yep, pretty much. So we'll pan out and go to Vex. So Vex, you walk into Baldur's temple, and you are greeted by a priestess. She says, "I am the priestess of the Temple Baldur. How can I help you today?" Here
I
you
just have
go.
some issues I want to take up with Boulder.
She can sense that there's a little bit of aggressiveness. She looks at you and says, "Well, if you just go down the hall, you'll see his altar. Just please be respectful of the altar."
Vex walks down the hallway to the altar and basically starts yelling at Boulder for screwing her over.
Okay. So as you see a very pissed off Drow, hey,
An angry side.
you see a very pissed off Drow yelling and screaming at a statue of Balder, and you just watch as the statue's eyes blaze a really bright blue, smile at you, wink at you, and go, "It's just business."
Yeah, and
And
we
then
had business where you were supposed to be giving me more jobs and paying me, and you didn't.
he goes, "Well, just take that little item that you have right now and just keep it, and that'll be your payment." And with that, he doesn't say anything else. He
Vex
goes
just
back to
fucking
being the
walked
statue.
out.
So Velas and Vex obviously meet outside the court, or outside in the courtyard. So Boogie, Elena, and the squirrel, Phil, walk into the Temple of Freya, and they are met by two very, very tall women. And these are the priestesses of Freya. And you notice around each one of their heads is that of a helm with wings. You know these to be Valkyrie priestesses. They're not Valkyrie per se, but they greet you and they said, "Welcome to the Temple of Freya. What can we do for you today?"
Women.
What
Hmm?
did you
Women.
Bogey's going to pick up the squirrel and cover the squirrel's mouth.
Okay.
Squirrel will
So
respectfully lick Bogey's hand.
the priestesses both look at you and go, normally we don't allow animals in here. So I politely would ask if your bear could wait outside, along with the fact that the squirrel could probably wait with the bear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, take the squirrel and put it in my bear's mouth and tell him to wait for me outside.
Good enough. So, as Loki and Elena are now in the temple by themselves, the priestesses go, the altar is down the hall. Please be respectful.
Thank you.
What would you like to tell the altar?
I lay gold pieces on the altar. Ask if there is any way it can help me recover.
What are you putting on the altar? 2 gold pieces?
Like gold pieces.
Okay. Bogey, what are you doing?
I am going to kneel down and I'm going to put one of my thorn arrows at the altar and pray to her to help me remove the pact with the other death god.
So you want her to remove Sir Nonos's mark.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So, as you guys begin to pray essentially to Freya, you notice that the room begins to get a little dark. And the statue begins to come alive. And standing before you is the goddess Freya. But not as you would normally see her. She's dressed in full battle armor, her wings are prevalent. This is the queen of Valkyries that you're standing before. She asks, "What can I do for you, my children? I am busy, so please make this as quick as possible."
Do you first?
Go first. You can go first.
I just want
Children,
to
come on.
figure out who I am, where I come from.
She looks at you and she says, "You are a highborn elf. You are from the land of the Fae. Your father and your brother cast you out. I can't tell you exactly why because I have nothing to do with the Fae anymore. Um, you could talk to my brother. My brother would know more than me, but I do not. Um, as far as your visions and things, they are going to get worse and they are going to become more prevalent. Now, you should probably try to meditate, or you should probably try to let them affect you because they're going to eventually tell you the truth. The curse is starting to wear off. That is all I can tell you. Orc, what can I do for you?
Can you please remove this mark from my shoulder?
Mm. She walks over to you and she uses her sword to pull the deal away and look at the mark. And she goes, "Unfortunately, child, I cannot remove that mark. But here's what I can do." She hands you a dagger. And she goes, "This is the dagger of the behemoth. This is one of the only things that can hurt a god of his power."
Thank you.
Remember, child, making pacts with gods is never a good idea. Even me. And with that, she steps back and becomes stone again. You all meet back out in the courtyard. You have a very pissed off squirrel that is pouting in the bear's mouth because they didn't get to do what they wanted to do. Because they got too mouthy. And as Roland and Penguin come into view because they knew where you guys were going, you all are meeting in the courtyard. Some of you are a little downtrodden with what you've been told. Some of you are in a better mood from what you've been told. But you notice that sitting on Valith's neck is a brand new medallion.
Wow, someone got what they wanted, huh?
Kind of. It'll do.
What does it look like?
So whenever we look down at it, it looks almost like the last one I had that had an image of Fenrir on it, except as to where the last one had like an oath ring around it. Instead, now it has chains wrapped around Fenrir's face.
Question: is it shiny?
It is. It's
It is
made of
very
gold.
shiny, but if you touch it, that will probably be the last thing that penguin flipper does.
Oh yeah, before I forget, I'm gonna tell my bear to release the squirrel onto the ground.
Wait.
Do me
I
a
want to
favor.
ask the team.
Go ahead. Oh,
I wanted to ask
okay.
the
Before
tiefling
that.
how much he liked the horn.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So before that happens, I need you to roll me a d20, and if you get higher than a 16, the bear didn't accidentally swallow the squirrel.
Why are we shitting on the squirrel?
Wait. You said a higher than a 16. What happens?
Higher than a 16, the bear didn't accidentally swallow the squirrel.
Oh, fucking shit.
What did
They swallowed the squirrel. I rolled a 5.
Okay. So here's how this is going to work.
Fuck you guys?
Stop putting the squirrel in people's mouths. What the fuck?
It was just the scruff. What do you mean?
So here's how this is going to pan out.
Again.
Hell, your bear needs to roll above a 15 to spit it out. And you need to roll. Okay. What did it roll?
I got a 15. Please tell me
Okay.
it worked.
Okay. You need to now roll above a 16 again to see if your bear listens to you to spit it out. Add your animal handling.
Oh, okay, that's a 25. Okay.
Okay. So you watch as the bear goes, hit, 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 and spits the squirrel out. And you now have a saliva covered squirrel laying on the ground going, why do I always get eaten by the bigger thing?
Well, at least you're not covered in shit this time.
Fuck
No.
you.
I could go in the ocean again.
Fuck off.
Oh, that was funny. Okay, so moving forward. So you guys all get your specific things done. What would you guys like to do now?
Waddles had a question for the tiefling.
Yeah, I want to ask the tiefling how attached he is to his horn.
Well, they're literally on my head, so pretty attached.
What would it take to part ways with one?
But do they grow back?
Yeah, do they grow back?
Much like your arm, little goblin, that would be a no.
But we can make it
Okay,
better.
but your
We can
horns
make a
are
new one.
essentially there for decoration. What would you need to part ways with one?
Tell you what, who's the horn for?
For me, of course.
Roland?
Oh no.
To make another one of these.
I will make y'all a deal.
Oh no.
Roland.
Here we go.
I will give you a horn. But I need a no questions asked and a diamond.
And a diamond?
You have one.
Do I have a diamond?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you give him Roland, you give him Diamond. I do no questions asked as long as it don't go against my god. Same
No,
rule as
I want
last
a
time.
true no questions asked from Roland.
I'm chaotic neutral, and I used to be a mercenary, so I'll give up a diamond. Absolutely.
And a no questions asked?
And a no questions asked. Me and Cogsworth included.
You see as I reach up and grab my right horn and I just snap it off.
Didn't I have one that was already cracked?
It was semi-cracked, so much easier to break.
Right.
And I hand it over to Roland.
I just gotta change him real quick. Keep talking.
Roland, told you, get Velas's horn.
4 down, 2 to go.
I was gonna say, last session I was like, I'm not gonna get pulled into this.
Fool.
And then I in fact pulled Roland into this.
Here we go.
I despise
I am
being put.
chaotic neutral though, so I mean,
And
I was
for
probably
you,
the most
Philly,
susceptible.
Fuck
I have
off!
a special deal for you as well.
Fuck
All
off!
the nuts you can eat.
Considering
Mouth. I got shouted out today. I'm not in the mood.
and I can help calm you. I can help give you the peace you seek.
I'm
You are
not gonna be.
talking to a cleric.
Leave me alone.
What if I could offer you more than you've ever had in your entire life?
Leave me alone. I'm covered in saliva.
And as that
Ready.
happens, I thought I heard bear.
Yeah, I did. Ready, simmer. Listen, please. Go ahead.
As that happens, I cast prestidigitation, and I make the squirrel no longer covered in saliva, no longer stink of bear breath, completely clean the squirrel. That's just but a touch of what I can do. Now, do you want me as a friend? And you want me on your side? And you want me to protect you every step of the way? All I ask is you come running when I call.
You're not gonna put me any more mouths.
I will not put you in any
Literally
more.
offering to protect you.
Deal.
Okay. Couple things I need real quick.
Sorry for being eaten.
Couple things I need real quick. Figs. So, who all has a pack?
Everybody but Vex.
Okay.
He's gotten all of us.
Bogey. Okay. Remember that. Every one of you needs to remember that you have a pact with Velas and Valid. So,
Technically, just for
Oh,
loss.
fair. Out of character question. Did I get that inspiration die for rolling the one number that we talked about?
yeah, you did. Good job.
Is it a D4, D6, D8? What is it?
It's a D6.
It's a D6, and I can add it to any roll, correct?
Any roll. Shut your mouth, Rennie. It's fine. Squirrel. Squirrely, 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 squirrely. He thinks it's funny.
I
You
mean,
should
everyone but the squirrel thinks it's funny.
Yep, pretty much. So, okay, you guys are all in the courtyard. Squirrel is clean. What do you wish to do?
I need to rest.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys all
Rest
begin
and,
to head back to the quarters.
rest and tinker.
So, you're going to rest and tinker. Okay. So, what are you tinkering on? I
The,
assume that all of you guys go take your bath, take a shower, clean up, and go to bed. All except Roland.
yeah, I'll do half because we had a full rest, didn't really fight or anything, so
Okay.
it won't affect me too much.
Aww.
You're goofy. Okay. So, what are you tinkering on?
The pistol.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20. You roll over a 15, I'll say you're done. If you roll under it, I'll say you're half done.
12.
So you're half done with it. Good God. You okay? That was him that burped, if anybody heard that. Anyway, so you all potentially are going to bed. It's in the morning now. Yandro invites you guys to breakfast. You eat breakfast with him. You have a few hours before you guys need to leave. What would you like to do?
Can I go back to the artificer before we have to leave?
Yes.
I'll go with the penguin.
I'm gonna fall down.
So what is Velas and Vex doing?
I'm going to groom my puppy. Where are they going exactly?
To the artificer again. The blacksmith
Yeah,
artificer.
I'm just going to stay back and groom my puppy and think of a plan.
Okay, what about Vex?
Vex just said they're going to stay with me.
Okay. Roland, what are you doing?
How long is this going to take?
Probably not long.
I rolled a 17. Can I keep tinkering?
Yep. So I will say that you've built your pistol, your other pistol.
Okay. Now, do we have to discuss any certain abilities if it's made out of that iron and his horn?
So it will do the same amount of damage that your previous pistol does. The only thing with the infernal steel is you'll have to add 1d4 worth of infernal fire damage. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Squirrel, what are you doing?
I'm following the penguin.
Okay. So you guys head for the artificer, and Varric looks at the penguin and goes, Were you here yesterday? I'm not giving you any more
Yes.
bomb. I'm not.
No. I don't want any more bombs. I don't want any more bombs.
I already gave you 3 grenades. I'm not giving you any more explosives.
Well, Well, technically, you didn't give me anything. I purchased them. I bought them from you. So let's correct that.
Semantics. What do you want?
Listen, you don't need to give me bombs, but do you have ingredients to make bombs that I could buy from you? I don't need all of them, just the majority of the ingredients. I can find the rest.
He looks at you and goes, "Are you an artificer or a blacksmith or anything?"
No,
Then no.
The
I
squirrel.
mean, but why?
Because you might blow your fingers and stuff off, and I'm not going to be held liable for that.
You won't. At the end of the day, I paid you. It's money. Come on now. Every man
Remember
has
when
a
you,
price. Yours.
remember when you first walked in here and I told you I wasn't giving you any more explosives? I
Yeah.
meant it.
Yeah, but this isn't giving me explosives. This is giving me
Do
things to make explosives.
you not remember when you told me when you first walked in here that you need enough explosives to level a city, but not this city?
Yeah, that's because what if I want to level a god with it?
Well, I don't have that much, for one. For two, I think you're kind of a tiny terrorist, and I'm good.
Listen,
The squirrel asked if they could have 2 bombs.
Roll me a persuasion.
Persuasion. 4.
Yeah, he's fuck no. What are you gonna do with fucking bomb, squirrel?
I'm gonna use them in battle. God.
Hmm. He looks at the
I'm gonna
orc
look at.
and the highborn. What?
I was gonna see if I can get Elena and Boogie to get them for me.
He looks up at the orc and the highborn elf and goes, "If you're buying parts for bombs for them, no. But what can I do for you?"
I was wondering, my lightning bowstring here. It only has 2 charges. Could you make it have more?
Uh, yeah.
I would love that.
Okay. How many charges would you like it to have?
5?
Okay. It only has 3 right now, currently, right?
It
Yes.
only has 2 actually. My lightning
It has
ray has 2.
Okay, so he puts out his hands and he asks for you to lay the uh, string in his hands. You hand it to him. Okay, so he takes the string and you watch as he says something under his breath, and then blows the fire onto the string, and you watch as it glows bright, and he hands it back to you. Yep, should have 5 charges now.
Thank you.
That will be 10 gold apiece for the charges.
Okay, so 30?
Yes.
All right.
He turns to you, Elena, and goes, "What can I do for you?"
I've never seen a shop like this before. I just wanted to come see it.
Bombs.
Well, thank you. This is my shop. This is Varric's shop.
Can I try again?
Varric worked very hard on this. He looks down at the squirrel. He goes, squirrels do taste very good.
Not this one.
I've heard the same thing about lizards.
Look, sir, I've been through a penguin's butthole and an upper bear's stomach.
Bogey's
You
walking
just
out.
watch. You just watch as flames begin to spiral out of his nostrils.
Yep, I'm
And
back.
you're literally looking at a blacksmith dragonborn. Try
I
it,
want to know
barbarian, and see what happens.
as I say that, I'm gonna head my ass out the door. and be like, "See you later, Scales."
Can someone in this party not be racist for one goddamn second? Good
Does
lord.
does a nat 20 hit?
For me,
What do you think?
Okay, hold on. That is 11 points of fire damage, and he literally shoots a little ball of fucking fire at your butt. He says, Penguin, my hearing's just as good. No, I will not let you buy any more bombs. Bye. And he slams the door on you guys.
I'm gonna turn. If his hearing's so good, then he should hear this. I don't need any more bombs from you, Scales, lizard brain. And I'm gonna fucking book it.
He just smiles out the window as your tail is very much singed from the little fireball that he sent at you. So okay, you guys reconvene in front. You guys reconvene at the gates, going out of Al-Anon, and you're going to start heading for the clearing. Does anybody? Ooh,
If I could get Veloz to go get me some bombs, and how much he'd charge me more than they're worth.
Are you asking that to me? Because I do have an actual response.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Being a hellspawn and us having an artificer, I'm sure we can make you some infernal bomb.
Ooh, bigger boom. I'm gonna show him the three I got right now.
I have a
They're all
genuine
gnome grenades if you want.
I'm gonna look at the penguin who showed me the bombs he got. Oh, dragon. Hold on, how do I say this? Oh, dragon testicle scratchers. Those aren't going to work.
So go get me bigger ones and I'll pay you.
No need for money. I care not for money. Okay. The youngest DM ever. However, me
What
and
is it
Roland
that you
can
would
work
want?
together to make you these bombs, as long as you don't use them to destroy a city.
I'm not gonna level a city. I'm gonna level a god.
Which one?
what's up?
Whichever one fucks with me.
I'll put a caveat. As
Why don't
long as
you
it's not
grab an
Fenrir.
orange or a snack? Either grab an orange or a piece of cheese,
I'm gonna say
or
this with
one of
all
your.
due respect. That wolf isn't on my radar.
I will get with Roland. We will use my flame. We will use his skills. And we will make you a nuke.
We'll give the penguin a nuke because that's a good idea. I'm here for it though.
Alright, well, me and you got to get together at some point next time you tinker, and we got to try to come up with some bombs.
I mean, I'm great at making bombs. I make the best bombs around.
oh no.
He said, and I quote, "There was no better bombs."
There's a reason they used to call me Boom Boy back in the ward.
If there was any better bombs, fake news.
I'm going to that.
All right. Hey,
So next time you tinker, me and you, I'll stay up with you, and we'll work on that.
flower. Forgot. Oh. Okay. So with that being said, you're good, baby. You're good. You guys meet at the gates, and you guys are ready to head for the clearing. So as you guys walk down the path, you are genuinely nervous, genuinely scared about what's about to happen next. As you find this clearing that the conclave essentially told you how to get to, um, you notice that in the middle of this clearing, there's kind of a rock formation. So you guys sit down and wait there. And as you're waiting on the conclave, you begin to hear something like loud wings. You're not entirely sure which way it's coming from. It almost sounds as if it's all around you. And as the wings begin to flap and they begin to sound louder and louder and louder and louder, go ahead and roll me a perception check, all of you.
I got a 7.
Me and the bear have a 20.
Got a 4.
I have
19.
8.
I got a 23.
15 plus 19.
So basically, most of you see this. So you look, and coming in as fast as possible are 4 very large, very ancient dragons. They all land and encircle you guys. They're very much not fucking happy. Their teeth are out. They look like they're ready for a fight. So the first one that lands is a giant ancient red dragon. The next one to land is a very large ancient green dragon who is covered in fungus and moss. The the third dragon to land is a giant shadow dragon. Looks almost like a dragon lich. He is basically a dragon, a bone dragon with shadowed flame running in and out of side of him. You also have one more, and this is a ancient white dragon. He looks very gaunt. His ribs are showing, but you can tell that there's still a lot of power to them. They're all encircling you. They're all snarling and snapping. What would all of you like to do?
Veloz hits his knees, bows his head, showing the back of his neck, plain as day.
Same.
Okay.
Looks up to the rest of the party and says, I suggest you do the same.
Bogey and the bear kneel down.
Okay.
I need.
Squirrel does.
The penguin takes the knee.
Same.
Roll
Okay.
on this one.
Okay. So you watch as the giant red dragon, the biggest one of them all, steps forward, and they all stop, and he steps forward closer to Veloz and stands over top of him and goes, "Do you know what and who we are?"
I know
Goes,
what we call you.
Your purple crush is in there too, if you want it. Just say,
No, I don't know you as Purple Crush. However, I do know you as the Flame of Conquest.
he goes, maybe you're not as dumb as you look. So this giant red dragon, as he gets closer to you guys, you can definitely tell that. Oh, okay. You can definitely tell that this dragon is used to war. He is clad in iron scales. He holds an iron forged crown. His horns are embossed with iron. You can definitely tell this is a very tough dragon. Um, he looks at all of you and goes, "So you must know why we're here, then, Nidhoggers. Which why you would use our sister's name in vain as such like that. And he begins to step back and they begin to circle you again. And this time, the Lich style dragon steps up to you and looks directly at Veloz and gets down to his level and kinks his head to one side and goes, you can show me your neck if you want to. It wouldn't matter much. I could kill all of you in a single swift strike.
I'm just showing reverence to what is before me.
And he laughs maniacally. And he goes, so I'm going to ask a couple questions. You're going to answer me. I need all of you to roll me a dex.
I got a 19.
17.
Wow.
22.
I got a 16.
I got a 15 for myself and a 7 for my bear.
Okay. Anybody that rolled under a 20, you take 1 point of exhaustion.
Is that like against hit point?
That's 1 point of exhaustion. You get 6 levels of exhaustion, you're dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
One of the dragons exudes it. So, as the shadow dragon talks to you guys, he goes, my question to you is where is our sister and why are you using her name?
Your sister is dead.
We
We use
knew
her
this.
name.
We felt it.
We
Why?
use her name because she sent us on this quest, and we thought of her in such high regard that we wanted her to live on in some way.
He smiles and laughs and steps back. And that's when the white dragon steps back up. And his voice rasps, almost as if there's more than one person talking. And he goes, so we are supposed to believe, you guys, that you went down into Hell's realm, found our sister chopped to pieces, and had nothing to do with it. Why is it that I'm supposed to believe you? Why is it that any of us are supposed to believe you? Just
The fact that
because
I
you
never
gave
said she was
yourselves.
chopped to pieces.
Yes, sorry you didn't mention that, but here's the fun thing. Does not take long for us to get information. They all begin to start talking in unison, which is a terrifying thing. So, I'm going to need all of you to roll a wisdom save. You need to beat a 16.
I got a 6.
Dirty 20 for me.
So, everybody that didn't beat a 16, you
I
are
got an
now
18.
frightened. Okay.
Got 8.
You're frightened. So, they ask, why should we believe you?
We went to Hell's Gates because Ratatosker told us she was missing. When we got
Yes,
there, we were too late.
the rat. The rat told you. The rat. Oh, we've hated that thing.
You're not the only one.
So they begin to ask more questions, and you guys begin to tell them that you had nothing to do with it, and they begin to believe you. They tell you that we've been here before even the gods were here. We are the neutral party. We do not interfere until we have to, and now we're here. and we will find who killed our sister. The only thing we need from you is what you saw.
How do
We
we do?
saw
I was in a penguin's stomach.
We
What
saw
did you see?
shadows.
I see nothing. I was in a penguin's stomach.
Okay. So they go, I wonder who let him out.
who is him.
It's not important on your end. You'll find out in due time.
What if I can kill him?
I'd be surprised.
I've done more than surprise a few gods and dragons in my past.
They all laugh at you. You know, for somebody that can't figure out who he is, you sure do think that you're one of the. You sure do think that you're the end all and beat all of this whole entire world. But here's
Oh,
the
I know
thing.
who I am. I am Velas, the tormentor of hell, the one that's been throned and dethroned. You know me.
Oh. So you notice as all four of the dragons begin to speak in Infernal. So the only one that will understand who understands Infernal here, Velas. Okay, they all turn directly and look at Velas, and we go, "We know who you are, Tormentor. But remember, we're not scared of you and or your father. So tell me, or remember this: we will rip you apart if we have to. So
But
when
if
the
I
war
can help,
kicks off, they laugh. When the war kicks off, if you're the reason, and if I find out, we find out that you had anything to do with our sister's death, we will rip you apart ourselves. And there is no one that can stop us. Not even your dog. And with that, you notice that they begin to essentially are about to fly away. They'll sit there for one or two more questions.
What if we have the blood of the thing?
The white dragon looks at you and goes, you have the blood."
Well, I don't have the blood, but I think someone in our party does.
I fish the vial of blood out of my shirt and hold it out for them.
So you watch as all four of the dragons turn into humans. And they walk up to you. Now, their human forms are not much different from their dragon form. And you watch as the red dragon turns into a large Goliath, heavily armored, carrying a basically a maul, but on one side is a hammer and on the other side is a battle axe. And you watch as the white dragon turns into a Gant wizard, and you watch as uh, the Lich essentially turn into a shrouded ranger, and you watch as the green dragon turns into a spore druid, and the white dragon in his human form rips the vial out of your hand and goes, but I think this is all we've come for, and they begin to walk away from you guys. You will meet us again, whether it be on our side or whether it be on the God's side, but you will meet us again. And at that point, you watch as a Aarakocra walks out of the trees as they leave. And he looks upon you guys and goes, "Hey, so I was sent here to talk with you. I would be the hawk that sits at the top of Yggdrasil, and I'm here to have a conversation, and that is where we're going to go ahead and end session tonight.